Hi friends, matchmaking has been super sweaty since the start of Season 18 in Apex Legends, but with the Harbinger Collection Event, matchmaking became even more strange. So I've put together this discussion video for you today to talk about what's happening with matchmaking and to see if you're all experiencing the same thing. And you can let me know in the comments, because it feels like Respawn aren't paying attention to these kinds of things, so maybe let's try and get their attention. Let me recap on the situation with matchmaking to start with. When Season 18 started, pub's matchmaking was secretly changed, and essentially it meant you were getting very sweaty lobbies that would see you face off against predators and masters in every single game. But what's worse than that, it would also see you come up against triple stacks on comms even when you were solo queuing. Throwback to this case when I had this teammate that did 0 damage, got 0 kills, 0 assists, and basically did nothing all game. And just in case it was because you were thinking they died early, you can see they survived pretty much the whole game. What's worse is they weren't even ratting, they were rotating and shooting their gun. I guess they just weren't hitting a single bullet. You can see from all the comments on Twitter and even the comments on my other videos to see how many people are having the same trouble with matchmaking this season. And I think if this many people are saying it, there's got to be a wider issue with matchmaking other than just me complaining. Anyways, this was kind of how Season 18 was feeling up to the Harbinger Collection Event. And then for a few days, maybe even as much as a week, people started thinking, has matchmaking been fixed? Because with the Collection Event, it felt like matchmaking was slightly different. Lobbies were starting to feel a little bit more fun and balanced. That doesn't mean they were easy. There were still predators and masters in my lobbies, but at least it wasn't a full lobby stacked full of masters and predators all on comms. Now obviously I'm talking more about pubs here. Ranked is still a little bit messy matchmaking wise, but at least for a little bit of time, pubs for the first time in Season 18 felt a little bit more balanced. Now unfortunately this feeling didn't last long. Everyone is back to saying that the lobbies are not fun anymore and they're just sweaty as hell. Why is this happening? Well, firstly, it kind of feels like the devs are just playing around with the matchmaking, and maybe that really is to try and find that balance after all the complaints earlier this season. Of course, we know from the previous matchmaking blog, the devs are supposedly releasing improvements to matchmaking as well, so maybe these are just a culmination of the things that are changing the matchmaking this season. But the other reason I could think of is maybe because the Harbinger Collection Event actually brought back a lot of players, so the lobbies were a lot more balanced because more people were playing the game. And maybe, after a little bit of time, people realised there wasn't that much in this new event, and thus they dropped out of the game again. So you're kind of getting sweaty lobbies again, just because those are the main players still playing Apex Legends. Those are the two reasons that came to my head, and to be honest, as a solo queue player, neither of those reasons create a fun experience in Apex Legends. Now granted, it might not be everyone is feeling like this. You might be one of those lucky few that actually feels like your games are balanced and you are having fun. But from what I've seen on Twitter and the comments in my videos, I sense a lot of you are feeling what I've talked about in this video. Like I said, let me know how it's been going for you in the comments, and hopefully if I make enough of these videos and we get enough of you commenting, Respawn one day will take notice and find a way to balance matchmaking. For now though, thank you for watching. I've got an awesome video coming on Sunday, so don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you later.